Yeah.
Hello, people, and welcome back to Trash Talk.
Ireland's number one JoJo's Bizarre Adventure podcast, I think.
Yeah,
And we're here. Finally here.
finally.
It's dust biting day. We're so yeah. Diamond is Unbreakable, episode 35. In Japan, it was another one bites the dust. The way the bites the dust name is in JoJo is weird because the actual ability is just named bites the dust, but the arc was named another one bites the dust.
Oh, that's confusing.
So in English, they've had to change the arc name, but the ability name is the same.
What's the arc name?
Another one bites the dust.
I know, but what do they change it to?
Bite.
Oh, right.
I would have gone with Killer Queen bites the dust personally, but
Yeah, but then that implies the Killer Queen dies.
that surprises people.
Yeah, okay, so explain
But-
bites the dust to me. Because this is, okay, my understanding of bites the dust is...
Can we talk? Yeah, I really liked how they did the arrow scene by sort
Yeah,
of giving
that
him
was really
an
good.
epileptic fit with. 'Cause there's this Friday because I was that hyped for it. Koichi going to Josuke and being like, yeah, we can meet here. That's not there. I don't really see what that added, but whatever.
I think it was basically just there so that it didn't seem like Koichi and Jotaro showing up at the end was random.
They did that in the manga. No, but Rohan says I was meant to meet them here.
All right.
At,
Yeah, I don't know.
like,
Maybe they just needed to fill time.
you don't need to show them, but they could have. There are things they could have done other than just fuck it. Yeah, it's so it bites the dust. He plants it. I don't know how he used it the first time. That's the confusing thing to me.
Yeah.
Because the first time he doesn't have anyone to plant it on. Ignore the first time. That just somehow happened. Who knows? Actually, this kind of explained it by having that sort of time warp effect at the when he got the ability, which was really awesome and I didn't expect. So yeah, maybe it just warped him back when that happened.
Yeah.
And then he plants it on Hayato, and Hayato, anyone who learns Kira's identity, or even is like, because if you ask Hayato, is your father Yoshikage Kira? They're pretty certain of it at that point. They just blow up. They blow up, and then Hayato goes, and I don't think it's necessarily back to that morning. I think it's just an hour, and it happens that hour just brings him back to bed. So that there is no evidence at all that it has happened, because it turns back time and has it so that everything that happened still happens, regardless of how you try to change it. Yeah. So basically, Hayato is just killing people for Kira with no evidence against his will.
Yeah.
Even less evidence than ever.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a cool fight. And I guess the cat's out of the bag. All JoJo villains have time powers.
Do they all?
Cat's out of the bag. All of the original timeline ones do. And well, all four. There are four of them. They're all pretty different time power.
Okay, I'm gonna hang up and ring you because you're cutting out a lot.
Okay.
The person whom you're trying to reach is currently... This is Sean. I'm not here at the moment. So...
Jesus Christ.
Does the iPad just... I think the iPad just ignores Skype calls then, because I turned the phone off. Huh. Weird.
Get better internet.
I assume you're...
Yeah, this is all being recorded.
Oh well.
Anyway, what were we saying?
Actually, on that thought, I guess Whitesnake doesn't have... Yeah, Whitesnake doesn't have time powers, so whatever.
I don't know who Whitesnake is.
So, all I've actually said is that Part 5 has time powers. But they're also the least well explained by far. So, this confusion you're feeling about Bites is 100. Next year is... yeah. But... I'm not sure, because it looks bad. It's always looked bad. But they...
What's looked bad? I couldn't hear you. You cut out again.
Kira's hair. Because...
Yeah, it looked dumb.
In the...
Even dumber.
In the manga, it's like a dark green instead of the white. Which kind of... I mean, does it make him look like a watermelon? Yes. But this makes him look like... makes him look like cookies and cream, you know? So... Like, I get that that's just... And the color choice on Rohan's outfit, that's disgraceful.
Yeah. That was kind of weird.
Like, normally that thing's meant to be white. Thing's meant to be white, and they made it fucking puke green. Come on, guys. And... But, like, it's very hard. People do get for those two things. It'd be hard to make that Kira hair look good in any situation. I've seen a few fan arts that do it, but they kind of ignore a lot of it and just make it slicked back black hair, which would probably look better, but also maybe they'd get yelled at by Japanese people or whatever. That's every time they would do something stupid, I assume like they're like, okay, we can either do the thing that makes sense, do the thing that's almost there, or do exactly. And if we do the different thing, all the Japanese people just yell at us forever about not pre-ordering. We're not going to we're cancelling our pre-orders for the new DVDs.
Are David Productions a Japanese company?
Yeah, they've outsourced for them.
Yeah, well,
because I assume because 39 episodes.
Well,
yeah,
most major companies.
They've outsourced a lot. They've outsourced some pretty important episodes.
Like what?
Like Quiet Life Part 1. which was with the now famous Killer Queen reveal. I feel like this might have been outsourced, maybe based on a few of the shots, but also no. Because we've got 4 episodes left after this. I'd say they can, and we've had enough outsourcing that I'm assuming they're going to try do all of this. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure they outsourced a few episodes of Dio's World. So, well, most of the rest of Stardust wasn't outsourced at all. So, they did go back and fix Dio's World on the Blu-rays though, but Crunchyroll doesn't have those. So, I assume the English Blu-rays will have the Japanese Blu-ray animation in them.
Hopefully.
I'm pretty confident that the English DVD release had the uncensored stuff with the redrawn. Yeah, I think it'll be fine once the Blu-rays come, but that's not the first view. Tough. I'm pretty sure the Blu-rays are on Red Hot Chili Pepper at the moment, so that'll take a while.
Yeah.
The Blu-rays seem to be selling well, and that's all that really determines whether or not we're getting Part 5. Well, no, we're getting Part 5. That's a dead cert, but some of the questions. 7 more than 6. I feel like they'll do 6. If they do 5, they'll do 6 just because you got to do them all. After 6 is the question, and it's to the point where I'm to like when 6 comes out, I might just buy all the Japanese Blu-rays just because I need 7. I need 7. I'm not even going to watch him. I need to say, hey, here's my money. Make it Steel Ball Run, please.
What if they do Kickstarter? What if they do Kickstarter? How much will you drop?
What if they kickstart Steel Ball Run? Every piece of money I have at that time, because it's Steel Ball Run. There's no issue with Part 8, really, other than the fact that you kind of need to do Part 7 before it. So, who knows? Yeah, we'll see. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, if it happens in 10 years by the Berserk guys, then tough.
Waiting on season 2.
There's always the manga.
Waiting on season 2.
I love Berserk. He's a cool guy. His band of Hawk, they're cool.
They play some great tunes.
Oh, imagine fucking a full season of CGI Berserk boat. I will personally finance that. Just a season full of episodes on the boat. Oh my god. I need this.
I now have the first Berserk volume. Someone gave it to me as a birthday present.
Yeah.
They don't know what they've started. I now have to get all of them.
I still have only 3 of the 4 Part 2 JoJoniums, and Part 3 started, and I don't know, because that's 9 volumes, I think, and I don't know if I'm committed to that.
It's JoJo, yes you are.
It's Part 3.
Good point.
I'll be committed to 12 volumes of Part 4, but whatever.
They're coming out in Japan now, aren't they?
Part 4 JoJoniums?
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably after the anime finishes, because I don't think the Part 3 one started until the anime finished. But at the rate we're going, it's going to be Yeah, Viz have said that Part 4 is coming at some stage, whenever that is, and I'm gonna have to buy all of it then, because it's Part 4. But I assume they'll finish Part 3 first, and they've got 9 volumes of that to get through, and they seem to be going at a volume every 3 months.
Yeah, that's normal manga pace.
So it's gonna be but they're all done. I want Part 4. I want Part 4, Kevin. I still haven't released the Blu-rays for whatever reason, even though they announced them a few months ago, and they advertised them at New York Comic Con, but only the Part 1 ones. And that's probably going to be like, I don't want to pay €25 for 9 episodes of Part 1. That's not something I want to do. Like I'll pay €20 for Part 3 or Part 4, not Part 1. It's 9 episodes. You don't need a Blu-ray for that. I guess it will be Part 1 finally available in English without horrendous fucking menus, but I almost bought that DVD one time. What? Have you ever seen the DVD menus for the English?
No, because
JoJo release?
No, because I don't go fucking looking up menus for DVDs. I'm not gonna buy.
Look,
I don't look them up for ones I will buy.
Well, I didn't look them up either. I heard about them. Look up JoJo DVD menu. It should come up. It's horrendous. It's a fucking
DVD menu.
Yeah, it's
wow. Okay.
It's a travesty.
It looks like someone installed a Linux ROM on a PS3 and loaded it all on through a USB stick. Yep.
Hopefully Viz do a little better than Warner did, but who knows? I do wonder if they're going to wait until Adult Swim broadcasts the dubs to do the Blu-rays.
They probably will.
That's kind of my worst nightmare. Because Part 3 is going to take so long. And then Part 4 is going to take almost as long. And even then, Part 1 isn't even finishing this year. They're going up to episode 8 of Part 1, then the Christmas break, and then they're doing the boat episode. Which is, that's bad. That's, 1 week earlier, guys, and you would have been fine. Or just don't do one fucking Gundam marathon. How do you even do a marathon in Toonami? Anyways, you've got like 4 hours of programming there. But yeah, I really have to get those Blu-rays out quick because I'm gonna have to buy them because I feel guilty about having pirated all the JoJo, literally all the JoJo.
No, yeah, see that's why I bought all of the One Piece because I felt really guilty about having pirated all of it. So
well, I kind of, in the case of everything that isn't the anime, I've kind of had to pirate it.
Yeah,
because
like I had to pirate One Piece, or else I wouldn't have been able to get it.
I literally have no other option.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like at the time I started One Piece.
One Piece anime, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. At the time I had started the One Piece anime, Funimation had brought their streaming service outside of America.
Yeah.
They only did that in the last couple of months, I think.
Man, isn't anime such horse shit? Speaking of, is there any news in the animes?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Did the Ice Skaters, were they gay this week?
I don't watch it.
Were they gay this week?
Probably.
I know the answer fully well because everyone on my Twitter watches it. Yes, they were very gay this week.
How many
They,
how many tweets did you see that were like, haha, Yuri on ice, more like Yaoi on ice?
a few.
Yeah.
I had to search for it though.
Oh, what?
No, because I made
whenever
the tweet.
whenever I see anything that's to do with Yuri on Ice, which is the Japanese one.
Gay ice skating anime.
Yeah, the gay ice skating anime.
Yeah, it was someone making the yaoi on ice joke.
Mm.
And I tweeted a few days ago, I wonder how many people have made the yaoi on ice joke already. And then I
Then you made it.
Then I searched it on Twitter. And less than I expected, more than I hoped.
How much?
An amount, some.
Hmm.
Not like shitloads, but a decent amount. Few a week. But are the butts being fought? Is
I
there?
would assume so. I dropped the one anime that I was keeping up with this season. So now
This season of anime seems like total shit.
Mm.
Like complete rubbish.
Like I was watching Drifters, which was made by the Helsing guy. But but that got really boring and made no sense, so I dropped it. So now the only thing I'm watching.
That sounds like anime.
So now the only thing I'm watching week to week, is Dragon Ball Haikyuu, which is a volleyball anime, and what's it called, JoJo.
I have this epiphany every few weeks, but is Naruto over?
What incarnation are we talking?
The anime.
It's finished the main story, I believe. But
yeah, because I heard they finished the main story and they're doing
but they're just going to be doing filler forever now.
Like an extra month of filler. Oh, forever? I heard just for a month.
Oh, is it just for a month? Okay, I haven't been keeping up. Because I dropped Naruto like 100 episodes ago.
Oh, so 3 weeks ago? Yeah, I don't know. I just have that, like, every few months I'm just like, is Naruto over? I think Naruto's over. And was I right this time?
I think Boruto is being cancelled. The manga is being cancelled.
I thought it was movies.
So
Okay.
yeah, they're making movies, but there's a monthly manga series, which I think might be getting cancelled.
How not, but we don't
That seems like a good place to end off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Naruto.
Naruto. Yeah.
Naruto.
Yeah, so if you have any questions, email us at podcast@organizednonsense.com.
Market trash question.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yep.